So Canada Day is always a driving point for people to replace their flag prior to Canada Day, not just people residentially, but as well government departments and people with businesses who want to just make sure everything's looking good for Canada Day. They don't want to have an old tattered flag up for Canada Day. It would not reflect well on them, so they always tend to target the Canada Day prior. So June's typically our busiest month. We certainly know when there's been a windstorm. We do get the calls, and yes, it's often repair related, but sometimes replacement related requests for the flags as a result of wind damage. And ice storms are pretty bad on flags as well. The stronger the wind, the more the damage at the end of it all. But if there's anything that's weighing on the material, like ice buildup, which isn't typical, but any heavy moisture or ice can accelerate the damage on the flags. By and large, the customer base is very knowledgeable in Ottawa. Certainly those purchasing for the government of Canada have wide knowledge. There are some instances where they're not really up on their knowledge, and you educate them accordingly, right? You tell them, well, what the government typically specs are and what we would normally sell for this type of application or usage is this. And so, you can learn on the job too. But most people in the business do know what they're looking for sure. Don't let the flag touch the ground. Flying a flag upside down is a sign of distress, so you don't want to do that unless you are a ship at sea that's sinking and you're in trouble. You may fly your flag upside down as a sign of distress. That would be an example of where you should fly it upside down, but no, otherwise it's disrespectful. Order display, obviously, don't let the flags get so tattered that they're starting to shred and fade, and that's disrespectful in its own right. You better not to have the flag up, period, than to have a tattered, worn down flag.